Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Last Raider. We are back again, talking about something. Recently, my wife got me. My wife got into a book series called The Witcher. Some of y'all may have heard of it, and yes, I'm being sarcastic. And so for her anniversary, it just so happens the Witcher 3 game complete edition was on sale for like $14. So I went ahead and took some of my money and went out and got that for her anniversary. And she's loved it. We've both gotten into it, and I've gotten into the lore of the game. And recently, I started reading the short stories. I believe my wife has almost all the books right now. She's getting all of them. Loving the game, praying for The Witcher 3 to be, or for the Witcher Netflix series to be good. And I have to admit, I liked Henry Cavill's portrayal of Superman. I don't see him in a lot of things. I'm wanting to see him in that new Mission Impossible movie, but I got to watch the other two that were in front of it first. But so far, when I've seen Henry Cavill, he throws himself into the part. He does a very good job. And I've told my wife, I said, there's something about Henry Cavill that doesn't come off as completely arrogant. And right now, this is, in my opinion, what more of Hollywood movies, video games, and comic books and TV need of. They need more of a Henry Cavill mentality when it comes just to the fans. I mean, damn, I'm impressed. But y'all listen to this and tell me if you don't feel the same way I do after watching this little interview.
But there are always going to be a small yet vocal group of people there can kind of just be toxic. I understand what you're saying, but when it comes to fans, it is a fan's right to have whatever opinion they want to have. And people are going to be upset because, especially when you're talking about books or games, because you're never going to be the exact person who they had in their head or who they played on Witcher 3, for example. I don't necessarily consider that toxic. I just consider that passionate. And it's something which I have obviously had to come to terms with. But there are all...
So, in Henry Cavill's mind, there is no such thing as a toxic fan. There's just a passionate fan. And this is true. I mean, this is what the Fandom Menace has been saying about Star Wars. This is what Gamer's been saying back when Gamergate started. Comicsgate's been saying the same thing. Toxic is just, for people now, it's been a crutch catch-all term to pretty much avoid criticism of an art form. And Henry Cavill just... He's not calling fans toxic. He's basically sitting there saying, okay, y'all are passionate. I see that. I'll take the criticism. Constructive or unconstructive, he's probably one of them guys that sits there, takes the criticism. At the very least, he's probably listening to the fans, I figure. I don't know much about him. He is one of the actors right now that me and my wife, I've showed her this, and we were both talking about it, and I said, this is an actor I'd like to meet at some point in time. And, just sit down and have like a soda or, get him a coffee and me a soda or something. And us just talk. Because I think it'd be an interesting conversation. He seems like a down-to-earth kind of individual. And I hope that he stays that way. My advice to Henry Cavill is there's been a lot of actors that come in that have this level of humility. And it's what gets them to the peak of their career. And then when they lose that humility, they just fall off. So I would say, man, just stay humble, because I like it that we've got actors that are coming in that look at fans and don't look at them as a burden. Take the guy that played Lex Luthor in the last in Batman vs. Superman. I mean, he started talking about how the fans were like some sort of enhanced torture or something, having to deal with them. Dude, and let me tell you something. I got picked on when I was in school. If I had half of the clout as an actor, if I was half the actor Henry Cavill was, or even a third of the actor that Henry Cavill was, and people liked me that much, damn, I would enjoy it. Okay, I would be going in and say, hey, y'all guys want to go to Five Guys real quick? I've got a massive paycheck from playing Superman, playing as Superman. I'll take you guys out. We'll all eat, have a small party at Five Guys or something like that. That's where I like to eat at. But anyway, tell me what you think. Tell me if this isn't a refreshing breath of fresh air that we see now, that nowadays we just don't get anymore. When fans come in there and they critique something, if they're not in lockstep with what a certain group of people are saying, who 90% of the time aren't fans, that they're called toxic and shill or toxic fans and whatnot. Be sure to leave a comment on how you feel about it. Also, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button if you've not subscribed to the channel. I do more videos on this kind of stuff. And as always, oh yeah, also hit the notification bell and check the subscription feed, because I check my subscription feed. I've noticed a discrepancy in between YouTube and my YouTube studio. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to do a video on it at some point. It has to do with the information that I'm getting. So I'm probably going to put that out there, and I may ask some of y'all to look into it. I may see if I can get some bigger YouTubers to look at it as well. But anyway, video on that coming up later, or at some point in time, probably next week sometime, because I'm going to be watching these videos as they come out. But anyway, tell me what you feel about Henry Cavill and in the comments. And always remember, keep your head on a swivel, stay frosty. I'll see you guys next time.